And I do know your daughter. She's really sweet.
But she's fierce. She's
is.
don't mistake her kindness.
Because it was a
Daughter told her to be yourself, but not critical. But thank you. I had to overcompensate for psychological issues. Okay. You're a junior. Sophomore.
I have PE.
Okay.
I didn't realize it. And I was like, you're on the soccer team.
Yeah, she's not very. She's not very boastful.
She's really sweet. I usually talk to her in the mornings in PE.
This camera stand. I don't know her schedules very well, so. In PE, what do y'all really do in PE? It's just a social activity.
Yeah, I usually when I the day we were inside, we found a soccer ball, and I was just taking it back and forth, like how the goalies practice.
Mm-hmm.
Put it with the top of your foot, kick it towards the other person.
Right.
We were just doing that for the It is so hot. I was actually tempted to wear shorts. I don't like wearing shorts just because it's weird.
If you're taking the bus, you stick to the seats.
That too, yeah. Oh my gosh.
Or you just are ashamed of your legs.
No, more like I don't know, too many teenagers, like teenage boys. I don't feel like dealing with them.
Play the game. Sometimes
The
it's
guys
fun.
here are.
What?
I get irritated with them. I don't like when people are disrespectful, and a lot of the guys here are really disrespectful at this school.
To elaborate. What is your definition of disrespect?
Ooh. What is that? So,
Be careful, because I minored in psychology, so I know about male.
So, you minored in psychology?
Yes. Excuse me.
A lot of the guys here call girls pose, and they're like, oh, she's a god.
Too much social media. And not enough.
Yes.
And not enough parental. Not enough parental
I
intake.
just don't want to deal with it. Like, I don't know, guys.
Well, here's what I've told Katie. When it comes to boys and puberty, it's like a dog chasing a car. They want to chase it, but when they catch it, they don't know what to do with it yet. But they have this yearning to do something. They just can't figure it out. And when you get into the sexual education stuff, that just opens up the whole door inappropriately. Completely inappropriate.
I don't know. I just don't deal with it. What is that? I thought you were supposed to know that. What is it? All in one bag?
Move it up.
Oh please, that's such a
What
catchphrase.
is this?
It's nothing bad. It's just some way of selling another product at a better price, so you can.
Why?
What's the point?
They were like,
Take Haley. Take.
Jesus Christ. I want the orange piece. I want this. It's sweating, bro. When the sun goes down, it's gonna be so nice. I know. I might make parsley. Not Jaden though. Jaden, it's only Where's the bird? I tell him that every time I see him. I'm like, bro, you're annoying. Learn what no means. Okay, so Parsa picked me up yesterday. At like 6:30. And then Rizwan, we went back to Parsa's house, and I helped him with his
Should go all the way up.
Jaden literally showed up at his house and knocked on his door and came into Parsa's room. I was like, "What are you guys doing? What's up?" He's like, "Where's you come from?" Because I forgot he lives
For boys at this age, no means try harder.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there. So, okay, after we finished figuring stuff out for prom, Parsa has a really nice car, a Camaro. Oh, it's my dream car because it's red and it has the anyway, there's some stuff.
Motorcycle, cars, what don't you?
Anyway, so there's some things people like fix up with it. Like you should probably get a new paint job. Yeah. Stuff like that. Maybe tint the windows or something. Anyway, that's not the point. But it's a really nice car, and his car needed to be washed, and so does Anna's. So we were gonna go to Anna's house, but like they invited me because I was there, and I was like, guys, figure stuff, and I was like, yeah, come with us. So we were trying to leave, and Jaden was like getting out of Carson's car, and I was like, can I come with you to Anna's house? And Anna doesn't know him, so that's kind of weird showing up at someone's house unannounced, and uninvited. And he was just like, please, come on, I'm begging you. And then we were all like, no. So Rizwan got mad and he was like, bro, learn what no means. You're so annoying. Stop. And he was like trying to make us feel bad. He was saying why he was going to the comment. And we were like, just go for a walk or go to go to his house. And I don't know, it was just getting on my nerves. And he was like looking at me for help. No, I don't like being mean, but you're getting on my nerves. I text Parsa and ask him for fruit snacks and when he shows up, we're locked. Because, he gets on my nerves. He tried talking to me about it this morning. And like, saying, oh, I didn't defend me. So I had to have this thing. What is there to defend? You can't just show up at someone else's house. That one, you don't know them. Two, you're uninvited, and three, like, you're literally holding on to someone else's car door, not letting them shut it, because you want to go somewhere where no one knows you. And he was like, well, Bella's going, and I was like,
He wants to belong to somewhere.
I was,
So just remember, he might be a nice guy, and you don't have to give that kind of play that he may want, or you may think he want. He just wants to participate and belong to a group that's an in-group that he looks at as being a popular group. And honestly, there's a thing about it's not bullying directly, but when you don't, it's exclusive versus inclusive. And if he just goes along and hangs out, and he may drop the facade of being annoying or too persistent, and it may work out nicely. It may not.
all the time though. Every time,
That's a desperate person that has no friends to an extent. I mean, he probably
he gets on my
he just doesn't know how to fit in yet.
Katie knows it.
I could talk to her about it, but I mean, is it a part of the clique? Is he? As I told her, I said, be yourself. You may be a chameleon to to 4 or 5 different groups. Yeah, because I told her it's good to blend into every different group, and that way you can, as long as you can talk the talk and walk the walk. Have you ever seen Breakfast Club or St. Elmo's Fire? Those kind of things. They don't happen to that exaggerated level, but they do happen, at least in the minds of most kids. Here's the jocks, here's the geeks, here's the outcasts. But everybody wants to belong to a group. It's hard. There's no easy answer to that.
That's too far. Like, there's a boundary that you shouldn't cross. If they're like no and we're trying to be nice and you still beg, it took us 10 minutes to leave because we had to
I will agree he hasn't gotten the social graces yet. He might. But remember, you want to pay very close attention to certain idiosyncrasies and characteristics of some people because sometimes people snap.
Yeah, I try being nice, and I don't know. Sometimes my patience just runs out.
You just walk away.
That's what I've been doing. I've been learning really well to manage my anger and my irritation. But certain people.
You only get that when you have children. You only have the.
Maybe she's hoping that.
Well, then, if you don't have the maternal instinct, that's fine.
I don't like kids that much. Like, I get really uncomfortable around small children. They're like tiny little.
No nieces or nephews, no.
My brother.
Young
is
cousins?
trying to with his wife, but they'll be in Guam whenever she
Okay.
decides to.
He's military.
Yes. My whole family is military except for my mom.
You know what that means? No idea. It's okay.
What?
It's they're secret. You've heard of them. I just happen to have been lucky to train with some of them. The ones you don't know about, you've heard about. They're like Shadow Company.
Like, my papa is retired special forces.
What?
Green Beret.
Yeah, that's Army.
Yeah.
This is the Navy guys.
Yeah.
So-
My sister's dad was Navy. My brother's dad was also Army, and my dad was Air Force. He still is. And sounds like she was just jumping. But
It's all right.
whatever. But
Backing up with this guy. What's his name?
Jaden.
Who?
Jaden.
Jaden. Oh yeah, I know Jaden. He's on. I think he's on marching band, isn't he?
Yeah.
Black. He's not the black guy.
He's dark.
Heavy set. Yeah. Okay, I know who you're talking about. I thought he was a marching band, but he just hangs out with them. Some of
Great
them.
idea.
He's a nice guy.
He's nice.
He's persistent. He's insistent. Insistent.
It just really irritates me. I tried to teach it, but my uncle's Air Force.
How would you feel if you were trying to prove to people that you're a nice person and you want to participate with them because you like this group, and they were kind of shoving you to the side in that fashion? Would you really?
I don't like annoying or harming people. So as soon as I
Well, he'll find his niche. And Katie likes him, and they get along okay. Next year will be different.
he'll be a senior next year.
Yeah.
Don't go me! One time! Corner!
Still along. I will get you a clearance. Do you want a tissue for your issue? That works every time. Unplug me.
Yeah. They'll just plug it back in.
Or just turn it. Well, you can't if you touch anything there and shut it off down there.
Oh yeah, he has. Oh wait, no, he doesn't. He has stuff plugged in. He has it plugged in. The only thing that'll turn off is the sound system.
I don't know. I just did the signal fix.
Totally pauses
So always tell Katie, so just imagine, if you got your nose pierced and you blow your nose, you're going to have snot squirting out, or it's going to whistle. Doesn't matter. It discouraged her. And then she talked to a girl at, not Spencer's, but there's another one that's downstairs in the mall, about a belly ring. She said it's too high maintenance just to be. So I used to have a piercing here, but
I
that
used
was.
to have my hip done. It's called
Senile. I tell Katie that if she's going to go into an interview, she wants to do subdermal, dermal.
dermal.
I say if you're going to walk in, because if you see some of these people that go over the top with the piercings and certain implants, even those things in their ears that gauges or whatever they're called.
Oh, I my God, the gauges.
Well, I told her,
To a point. Some they're not bad, but once you get to the part where they're like that, but like this one, so I have.
This is-
That are like there's a pencil. Those are sick. Oh yeah, those are.
But if they're like this big,
How? My friend's brother had ones that were like that, and he used to hold it up and we'd throw little paper balls at it.
that's so weird.
That's weird, right?
I always tell her to just be conscientious of what is being looked out from somebody else.
Gauges though, they smell bad because the skin that you're cutting off circulation to the skin, so basically it's just dying. It's just dead skin. It's really gross. Because once you get like that, there's no blood flow.
Well, there's also definite research studies that if you do too many piercings around your ear of metal, it will deaden certain sound waves.
I used to
How
have
many?
This. I used to have one here, so that was
Why did you stop?
4, 5, 6.
Why did you stop wearing them? Why did you stop wearing them?
When I stopped it.
Why did you stop wearing them?
It was, it hurt to sleep on it, and it was a lot cheaper because a lot of people assume stuff, so I was like,
It's okay to be individual. I mean, I have a few tattoos. I had a piercing, but
I'm
realistic.
actually gonna have a lot of tattoos. Like, I'm planning on getting my first one this summer.
Strategically placed, so
Yeah, it's
just
gonna
in
be right
case.
here, so no one will see it.
Now,
I wanted to get a sleeve, but I want to work in the ER. Unless I wear the long sleeves, and I wouldn't get it past my wrist. Right here, it would stop either here or stop here.
I say certain things that have meaning. The tattoos I have a finite meaning. Why I got them, it's like a brand. But no one can see them unless I allow them to see them. And then if you don't know what they mean, that's fine. But color, cost, pain, oh yeah.
I have a really hard time. I didn't feel any of my piercings except for my industrial bone. That's the only one, but that's just because.
Okay, you get a tattoo on the bone. You get a tattoo on a bony area, and let's see. I mean,
I have like really. So does my sister. And she
Sure.
has one on her spine, the back of her calf, her shoulder blades, both her rib cages, and her collarbone.
she got tattoos on all those.
Really bad. But all of her tattoos are
I'm
really.
just wondering if they were.
She
really?
worked at the fire department starting when she was 16. She started volunteering. And also when she turned 18, she worked there. So she worked at the fire department for like 5 years. And she saw a lot of stuff. So she's starting a sleeve. And it's like, it represents all the stuff she went through. Like the main things she went through. So, let me see if I can find a picture. 'Cause it's really
I was a volunteer firefighter and EMT for 15 years. I did CPR in every different age group, both genders.
That's okay.
2-month-old babies, up to 85, 90-year-old men and women. So That's the only reason why. That's why I picked up smoking. Because
My mom's.
dead baby in your arms, you try that. But tattoos, I mean, it's okay, and it comes in waves. There's cycles. Humanity has cycles. They do with piercings. They do with mysticism.
This is the first part of it. It that's supposed to be her. She pulled a kid out of a burning building, and he had to have one of his legs amputated because they found it too late.
It was not oxygen deprivation. It was actually charred.
Like it was so bad because you weren't here, right? They couldn't.
Right. You
And, like-
can't skin graft. You can't do a lot of.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna go get the phone back in the morning. And
Run fast.
and she just she got it. She got it already. But yeah, that part it represents like the demons or inner demons.
See again.
PTSD.
Well,
She's really bad.
if you go, well, I know certain cures for that. And it's things that you won't be finding in mainstream medicine because they can't be controlled. It's a natural plant. There's DMT, ecstasy, but the natural versions that you can buy, and you can get things through the dark web. And by the way, I have to edit all of this just to let you know. But God, who's got the perfume on? You smell it? It's kind of fruity. It's very strong. But anyway, there's ways that, yes, PTSD, you have a metaphysical experience. It does something to the brain where it's almost like a near-death experience, exposure to God or spiritual events.
Isn't it when your body is too much adrenaline happening like at once or something
Nope.
like that? I don't remember exactly how it happened.
People do it. People get it on ayahuasca. People get it on mushrooms. They have these transcendental movements inside their brain chemically that's assisted by these other chemicals that allows them a mystical experience that is life-changing. It happened to me. I wasn't taking drugs. I had a near-death experience. And I became, it's the weirdest thing was like wise. It's why we can have a communication where I'm explaining things to you and I have definitive factual information which I'm telling you about. And your sister, with all of her demons and psychological, because when people do those things, there's a lack. There's a lack. Well, therapy is only as good as the interaction of the therapist. And medication.
She's not on medication. She's
No,
just
but I
like-
mean, there's some things that they don't have access to. Psychiatrists and things that can prescribe, but pharmacology is a multi-trillion-dollar industry. So we're going to give you something that can give you cancer, but it can also fix you. Whereas a natural plant like hemp or marijuana or DMT or all these other things that can actually help you fix the problem as opposed to taking the aspirin just to dull the headache. Get online and do research for it. And point her in the direction.
My grandpa's 100% disabled with PTSD. He was in
See, here's the thing. Do you believe that we're free in this country? Do you believe that the United States is the epitome of freedom? Freedom of speech, Second Amendment? No, it's a lie. We are slaves. Pure and simple. And here's your proof. Do what I tell you, or I'm going to give you a ticket and a fine. I don't want to wear my seatbelt. Give me $50. I want to paint my door pink. No, homeowners association, we're going to fine you and then we're going to take your house. I don't want to pay taxes. If killing and theft are immoral and unethical, then why does the government do it? Well, go over there and kill those people because we're saving democracy. Lie. It's patriotic. Lie. All these military boys that are brainwashed to go over there and kill the bad, evil terrorists, they don't have enough money for toilet paper. How can can you get a ticket and explosives that come over here? 9/11 was a complete lie. Complete lie. You've never had a steel reinforced concrete building ever fall due to fires. Just because they were hit by planes, it's like trying to take an aluminum can and break this wall into a million pieces. The laws of physics and possibility. Again, I've done research. This is not, it's the architects and engineers that build these buildings that say, oh my God, if it's really fires, and all of these skyscrapers could fall just by somebody having a cigarette that lights the entire office on fire. It's a lie. And what it did was it allowed the government to come in with these broad sweeping laws that can take all of your freedoms. You have no right to free speech anymore. You have no right to your guns, all of these things. These are already predetermined by the founding fathers. So, slavery, if you are not allowed to make a decision without a penalty or a fine or a regulation attached, you are doing what you're told or else. That is it. Slaves had homes, slaves had clothing, slaves had food, slaves had medical care. And if they didn't do what they were told, they had severe punishments. And hanging a person, one person would set a whole 100 people to compliance. So when police go and kill somebody that's not armed, it's murder. But they get off. They get away with it. When they come in and when the IRS comes in and says, give me your money, we're taking your house. All of my experiences in everything, I will die for my freedom. I will kill to maintain it. There's no reason. Why did this 15-year-old kid take a musket and shoot a British soldier for his freedom? Because freedom is the most important thing a human being has. And when you vote for somebody to do whatever what you think, I'm voting for the president. The president's going to take care of me. He's going to do everything I want him to do. Bullshit. All you're doing is voting for someone that's going to make more laws and make you and force you to comply with whatever they tell you to do. And the police are the enforcers. It's bad. But your generation will change it and become enlightened and aware that you don't do this. You don't pass a law that makes somebody do what I want them to do. Democracy is two wolves and a sheep voting for what's for dinner. A well-informed sheep has a shotgun to defend himself against democratic. And we're not supposed to be a democracy. We're supposed to be a democratic republic. You know what that is? A democratic republic is, if I get 12 jurors in front and say, look everybody, the government passed a law that says I have to wear a seatbelt. That's my right of choice that's been removed. It's not constitutional. So you have to say that it is, and then it nullifies the law. It's called jury nullification. That's the republic. Now all the people say that the law that the government passed is unconstitutional and it gets wiped off. It gets repealed. It gets repealed. But everyone's lost their way. Everyone's now just buy and consume. Whoops. Sometimes the soapbox I stand on when it comes to promoting freedom. Freedom is your right as long as it does not impose on someone else's rights. You can say anything you want to. You get up in my face and you yell. As soon as you approach me with force or violence, that's when you cross the line. It's non-aggression. No aggression. No, officer, I'm not going to, you're driving a license, the privilege. And here's where I'm going to give you the biggest bit of advice that I can give you. Other than your parents,
Great ball,
what
Haley.
other
Good cross,
human
Hannah.
has authority over you?
No, he picks up.
Oh, because you're told to obey the authority. That's authoritarianism. They don't. Literally speaking, until you become wise enough to 18 is supposed to be the age of adulthood. I disagree, because every time more parents do for their kids, the maturity age starts to raise. So like it's 21 now. You're supposed to be smart enough not to drink and drive. They raise it to 21 because they think that's now the age of reason. And it's not. So here's the thing. Other than your parents, there's no other human that has authority over you. Police officer doesn't. The judge doesn't. They're human beings. I did not give them the authority over me. I'm 53 years old.